Welcome to the I'm Possible podcast, Ep.2, with me, Esen. I was just walking after my session in the gym, and I was contemplating of how I was able to connect an amazing project in USA, an amazing company created by two extremely conscious founders who understood how important is to give education back to the children, to their families, to the community, to create a technology where data protection and security is important, where the children and also we adults can learn and experience new things the way how we used to do it as children by creating a world around us that suit best for us and engaging with everything we want to learn in a way of gamification, a simulation that have access to exceptional tools, exceptional possibility, and yet it's so individualized to the needs and preferences of each and every single person, and also a collaborative space. It's an exceptional project that I can talk about hours after hours. And in the last few weeks, I am supporting this amazing company, this amazing conscious project to connect them with strategic partners across the globe, to connect them with potential clients, university, schools, and even governments. But the most interesting part that I was just contemplating and why I'm recording this episode is that I was able to connect them with a very big investment company in USA. And everything how it happens was such a pure um how to say such a pure synchronicities of singular moments that in the moment of experiencing them they looked so disconnected, like there was nothing that can lead to this interaction, to this meeting. And I want to tell you the singular moments, and then how these beautiful moments, like picking a singular pearls and taking a string and putting the pearls on a string, creates a beautiful string of pearls and a beautiful jewelry out of this. So in 2024, I was very spontaneously invited to speak on a topic that back I didn't realize that it will become something that is also kind of my area of interest and expertise. And that was the topic of humanization of technology. And it was a Web3 event during the Token 49 that happened here in Dubai. And I joined on a panel with another amazing woman, very established as an investor and also supporting startups on their missions. So I was thinking, wow, how did I ended up to be on the stage and to talk about such a topic. And I love it. And it was amazing. And to prepare for this topic, a friend of mine helped me just to deep dive a little more in the Web3 blockchain technology. Fast forward a few months later, in Dubai, I get introduced to a gentleman in USA who needed my support on topics around stem cells and epigenetic, as he had clients who wanted to extend their area of works in Dubai. And in some moment, we lose track of ourselves. And what happened meanwhile is that this friend who helped me with preparing my talk ended up inviting me to be a co-founder of her IT company. And the beautiful thing was that when we created the whole rebranding, our aim and our goal is to show people how technology can be a bridge to create more human to human connection. So we're not talking about B2C or B2B, but H to H. And this and as this became our motto and also my internal embodiment of how I see technology and how I want to perceive technology. The same gentleman that I get introduced to reached out at the beginning of this year to me and told me, I need to introduce you to someone. And we jump in a call, short term. And this person was the founder of the project that I just introduced you at the beginning. And the crazy thing is that this gentleman has worked with the biggest company in technology that you know, like Microsoft, Google, Meta, and all these other projects. But in a way that when they had a very challenging technology problem that they couldn't solve, they came to him, and he and his team of students and even teenagers in the schools, by using the technology he started creating, by using this simulation, were able to find very smart and also very low in cost solution to something that huge teams of technical expert wasn't able to do. And when he showed me all the project he had worked on, and when he shared with me his vision and mission about giving this technology for free for education and for securing our health data, privacy, and way, way beyond, and putting in an NGO, I was extremely inspired about the commitment and about also the importance of bringing digital literacy in the whole world. So we can also be able, every single person on earth, to understand whether we are communicating with a beloved one or we are communicating with AI, pretending to be this beloved one. So giving the security and, of course, the privacy of our own data. So we can determine how much data we're willing to share with every single website and service we interact. What me as a mom is extremely important. And also me as a human being, the same. And as I was looking to help his cause in a different area, I never thought that I would even go in a direction to find an investment where we are talking about 9 figures investment. And here's where the next synchronicity appears. Few weeks ago, I joined at an event in Dubai. And just 2 days before the event, the speaker were introduced. And I recognized immediately that 2 of the speakers were 2 of the people that I share the stage in 2024 during the Token 49. And back there, I didn't really realize who those people are because crypto wasn't my area of expertise. But as I went to the event and standing behind this very influential and also very wealthy people, but on the same time, especially the one extremely conscious person, understanding the universal laws, understanding the importance of supporting projects that goes beyond the transactional values of the products and services that are provided and focus on a bigger mission and vision of supporting humanity. I just walked to him and spoke with his friend, and she told me that her mission in life is, and also his, to positively influence at least 7 generations in the future. And I looked at her and I told her, I have your project. And just within 2 minutes, 2 sentences that I share with her and share with this person and remind him that we were sharing a stage a year before, they opened a WhatsApp group where we were able to introduce the project. And just a day before I'm recording this episode, we were in a call and all of the participants were really excited and they really recognize the importance of supporting this project. As of now, as I'm recording this episode, I cannot tell you whether this will end in the desired outcome or maybe in some other direction. But what I recognize is how these different moments, these different small pearls, now by putting them on a string, create an amazing necklace, an amazing jewelry. But by experiencing this singular moment or this singular interaction or connection, I never would have thought that this magic will be created. What I want to share you or to tell you with this story is it's on the one side to acknowledge every single interaction and every single moment as a precious pearl and to experience it to the fullest capacity that you have. And not to worry why you have encountered this person or why you have been invited at this event or why you have been asked to speak on this stage or whatever. It can be completely different situation than the one that I just described to you. But in one moment in time, you will get a strength and kind of unconsciously or even consciously, you start putting the one pearl behind the other, and suddenly they will create a beautiful jewelry. Suddenly everything will make sense why something happened. And I think it was Steve Jobs, I'm pretty sure it was him, who shared, and I don't know whether I can quote it 100%, but it was, life is lived forward, but can be understood only backwards. So we can connect the dots only by looking backwards. And that's the same. We can connect the pearls only when we have the string. So if you sometimes sit in your day and ask yourself why you have did something, or why you suddenly get inspired to go to some place to meet some person, and it actually makes no sense in your current situation. Because for me, back there in 2024, it didn't make any sense to go back to technology. I have left my year-long career working in the IT, in the corporate. And I was thinking that I'm never gonna go back, that this is a close chapter in my life. But strangely enough, I get the nudge to accept this invitation and to go and to speak at the stage about humanization of technology, and especially on the aspect of connecting people, of using technology to connect more bridge instead of creating more gap, what is happening in some moments. And I was thinking that it's just one moment, one situation. And I had no idea how me saying yes to this invitation and going there will create a ripple effects in different direction, where I'll ended up be invited to be a partner in an IT company. Well, ended up to work now with amazing company with amazing mission and supporting them to really reach and expand digital literacy and education and way, way beyond in the whole world. And also even connecting them with amazing strategic partners with another AI company that is another story. And even probably ending up helping them with an investment. Something I have never done in my life. But because I allow myself to embrace in every moment where I am, the opportunity that opens in front of me, and then to start connecting these dots. Now I'm recording this episode and I can just laugh because it seems so impossible to be possible by me realizing that in impossible, it's always the answer inside. And that is the I am. That is the I am presence of myself, is the one that makes the impossible possible. And this is another magical moment and realization in my life on this journey of my impossible life.